Hello everyone, I'm reporter Liu Jiaxin coming to you live in Zengcheng district of Guangzhou in South China's Guangdong province. Well, as you can see, I'm here in the middle of the orchard, and this orchard plant with tons of lychees. Lychee, a kind of fruit with white flesh wrapped in red skin and with full of sweet fragrance. That's exactly the fruit we're talking about. And this orchard has about over 20 varieties of them. So far, there are 600 lychee varieties across the world, and China is the birthplace of lychee. You can find more than 300 varieties of lychee here in China, though I can't really see the differences between this kind of lychee and that kind of. I think later I'm going to find you an expert. It's a little bit rainy right now. Makes the climate a bit mild for our live stream, but not for lychee this year. This year the production kind of, decreased a little bit due to the abnormal weather and the temperature. Sometimes the temperature is getting too hot, sometimes getting too cold when it's not supposed to be. So that's why we're not going to see a lot of them today, and certainly picking lychee can be only part of our live stream. But, here's something I want to show you, because if you look around, people are live stream everywhere, and farmers, fruit sellers, for example. Oh, hi, Yaocheng. So I really want to introduce you, our honored guest, Yaocheng from this Zengcheng, from this orchard. Yeah. Okay, so he's an online marketer right now for this orchard, and why don't you give us a self-introduction? 曾成，耀成给我们介绍一下您，给我们做个简单自我介绍好吗？
大家好，我叫严耀成，我是我们果园的东林果业园的一个总运营。然后呢，我呢是负责平时我们果园的一些新媒体营销，还有一些产品电商销售。然后其实主要是负责这两部分。对。
Okay. So as I said, he's an online marketer of this orchard right now. So I have tons of questions for you, Yaocheng, but why don't we start with this one? Is this year's yielding and production of lychee satisfying for you? 就是今年的这个荔枝的产量对你来说满意吗？
产量来讲是不满意的，因为今年极端天气很多，而且初花期的那个天气变化异常太大了，所以导致今年产量中晚熟品种的荔枝产量是，可能近20-30年来是整个广东地区近20-30年来最少的一年。
Really? So Yaocheng says that the yielding is probably the least among the recent years due to abnormal weather. So here's my question. What is the so-called big year and small year for lychee? 就是这个荔枝对于荔枝来说，大小年是什么意思？然后今年为什么是小年当中的小年？
是因为今年在初花期该高温的时候，它低温阴雨。该低温阴雨的时候，它30几度，要穿短袖还觉得热。然后呢，后面还有一个连续10几天的极端天气，连续的大暴雨啊、冰雹呀、局部龙卷风啊，就造成一个2次落果，所以对今年的一个产量影响很大。
So that explains. So it's the weather's getting hot when it's not supposed to be hot, and it's getting cold when it's not welcome to be cold, which kind of trick the lychee trees to flower, and when it's not too pleasant for flowering, which in turn makes the yielding kind of decrease this year. So I know that you are an online marketer. Is this so you are simply using your smartphones to promote your hometown to across China and even to the larger part of the world, right? 您是一个就是像您所说的线上电商那您在使用这个手机直播的这个过程中有什么样的就是心得？这个电商直播对于您的积极性来说有什么样的提升？
传统就按之前呢，很多一个直播形式其实是电商公司从果园拿货。然后他们去进行一个直播售卖。现在呢，有了5.5G， 就这个5G 直播卡之后呢，我们果园的信号 也很好。我们可以在自己果园进行一个直播，而且我们果园有更好的一个人扩产，就是我们的场景肯定是比电商公司那些要好的，所以我们的直播场景看起来是比他们更有购买欲的。所以而且从22年我们开始搞直播，从22年到24年这3年，我们每年都有一个20%几到30%的一个增长速度。对。
Okay. So the sales actually increased by 20%, at least 20% year on year during recent years, and thanks to the blessing of 5.5G or 5G advanced, which is like 10 times faster than the 5G network. It makes their live stream smoother and more stable. So now let's learn something let's learn some basic knowledge of lychee plant, right? I know that this orchard has so many varieties of lychee. Why don't you tell us what's behind you and what's this kind, and how many of them can we find today in this orchard? 就是我知道咱们这个荔枝园有好多品种，然后具体有多少品种？咱们现在身后就是这个品种是什么？
身后这个品种它是叫妃子笑。它是一个早熟品种，然后呢，它是8分甜2分酸，就带一点酸的品种。然后呢，它是青红壳，就这种3分红7分绿，它就可以吃了。然后这个果头还小一点啊。然后后面的品种呢，我们还会有桂味啊，然后糯米糍呀、仙金凤啊、北园绿啊、挂绿啊、甜盐呐、水晶球等等20几个品种陆续会上市。
I already can't remember all of those. 太多了，我已经记不太清楚。
对，
像这个妃子笑，它是有一个典故的，对吧？就是那个唐代诗人杜牧写的诗词里面，
一骑红尘妃子笑，无人知是荔枝来。
对 ，A horseman rides in the dust and concubine smiles, but no one knows it is lychee coming. That's exactly this kind of variety, which is expected by imperial concubines in ancient times. Back in ancient times, it's a so precious fruit. 在古代，它是一个特别珍贵的品种。那么今天它在市面上的价格是什么样子的 ？How much does it cost in market today?
最近我们的零售价都是10几块，然后今天的零售价是18。对。
So kind of the price kind of increased a little bit due to the yielding as well. 是吧？就是这个价格涨了，主要是因为物以稀为贵嘛，它也对它这个产量也稍微有点少。我们看看这边 ，Let's take a look at the lychee picking part. Okay, thank you, 谢谢。So it's we're in the middle of the Zengcheng Lychee Festival today. And people can simply come here. They're invited here to pick lychee and eat right off the branch. Hello, hi.
I'm a CGTN girl.
Oh, hi.
I'm so sweaty. You don't need me on TV.
I'm sweaty as well.
No, you look beautiful. Yeah. No, well, I think it's a really exciting event. This is a great initiative. Bring anything that's going to bring the possibility for farmers to directly communicate with their audiences, I think is really a good thing. And bringing technology for not just for lychee farmers. I mean, that's exciting, of course. But we've got a Malaysian here, and a durian is the same kind of thing, right? It's about productive forces for farmers and commodities, and this is a great initiative. So I'm very, very glad to be part of it.
You know so much about Chinese terms, new productive forces.
Well, that's only one term, right? There's a whole lot more. But the key point is that actually these are the best. I've eaten a lot of lychees, but these are the best ones I've ever had. And the lady over there just said to me that the ones I've been eating are $200 a kilo. Really, and that they have a special edition this year for $500 a kilo, specially packaged.
Did you try it?
Maybe they'll give me one $500 lychee. I don't know, but if anybody's out there, try and get them now because they're going to go really fast.
You're going to make a perfect online marketer. You know that? You should try live stream as well.
Thank you.
All right, let's take a look around. Here we're in the vibe is so good. Today, a lot of people of media outlets are invited here to see how technology has empowered local lychee farmers. And then that leads us to the secret of this technology, which is 5G and 5GA or 5G advanced. So maybe here we can see how fast the network is and how smooth, how good it is for farmers to promote their farmland and their plant. Oh, can we see the speed of the network? So here shows the speed of the 5GA network, and it's kind of all right. So clearly, this is the fastest, and that's in between of 5G and 5GA. So here's the past. Here's the history. The history, the speed of the history goes like around here. Right. So if anyone who's good at mathematics, I think it's clear that you can see how fast the network of this generation runs. And for the first time this year, 5GA has covered this area of orchard, of lychee orchard, which kind of as our foreign friend said earlier, this is kind of a new productive force in China. Empowers the cell, empowers the plant, and make the fruit generally, sweeter, larger, and more accessible to the larger part of the world. Okay. So this is a lovely town. The Lychee Orchard covers an area of about 600 mu, which is more than 40 hectares, which is about 40 hectares. So the reason why we are not seeing a lot of lychee this year, as Yaocheng just introduced, is that different varieties have different harvesting season. So I'm going to show you some of the different kinds of them. Can we go to the orchard again, just to see? Because there are 600 kinds of them, and Yaocheng earlier told me that we can find like over 20. And in the beginning of our live stream, we are seeing like 妃子笑, which translates in English as concubine smile, because it's precious in ancient time as it gets bad quickly, so it makes the transportation so hard in ancient times. That's why a horseman needs to ride fast to deliver the lychee to the imperial dignitaries and royalty as fast as he can, or else it will make all the efforts in vain. All right, as we are moving, we're seeing most of the trees already over their harvest season, because 妃子笑 is harvested early. And for some late maturing varieties, it's not even, they're far from ripe now. But we kind of caught in the end picking season of 妃子笑. But for example, Zengcheng Gualü or what are they, like 水晶球 or crystal ball, some other varieties, they have just beginning to grow. Wow, let's take a look. Look how green it is. I believe this is kind of a precious variety, but it's far from ripe, which is why this place is so quiet. No one comes to pick them. And what about the other side? If you look into another direction, this tree is full of red fruits. Oh, right there. but it's too far from here. Look. Can we get a close shot of those? Okay. Can anyone tell me what is this kind? 耀成你好。I think he's busy in the middle of the interviews. So some of the lychees are called crystal balls as they are bigger and sweeter than the others. 所以其实要吃荔枝的话，今年呢早熟的品种里面有妃子笑，有水晶球，但是我们在北方的大多数市面上可能见不到水晶球，是因为它在运输的过程中呢比较困难，然后它容易褐变。The reason why we can't see some of the precious kinds in the northern part of China is that it's really hard for it to keep fresh during the transportation. For example, the crystal ball, it gets brown easily. And actually, yesterday I heard about the price of it. It could be as expensive as 100 RMB per half kilo. So it makes like 200 RMB per kilo. It's really expensive. And due to the low yielding this year, it makes it even harder. Okay, shall we go taste some? I prefer to get something off the branch, fresh and sweet. So, shall we go? I think the least thing we should do is to miss this lychee picking part. 我们大老远来一趟，绝对不能错过这个荔枝采摘的这个环节。我们也去加入大家，去看一看挂在枝头的新鲜的荔枝去尝一尝挂在枝头新鲜的荔枝是什么味道。But we need to go all the way, around, simply because there are so many slopes and it just rain, so it's a bit hard to walk in the orchard. Whoa. And by the way, Guangzhou province is really humid during this time of the year. You see a lot of us are sweating. Wow, this slope is kind of easy. Watch out our step. Okay. The joy is palpable there, right? People are so happy. Yeah, kind of local lychee picking season. They are so happy there. They're so happy, look. Oh. All right. Well, I think they are the expert, right? They are the expert of live stream. Even though we're doing the same thing. So they can interact with the audience in real time. And they're putting on ancient Chinese costumes, hanfu, to make this activity. Yeah, they're showing you how to keep lychee fresh during the transportation, during logistics. Okay, I kind of learned something from them, you know. That's the packaging. Okay. So, shall we try some lychee out? Oh. Okay, let's try some fruit. Okay, so here's how I learned from the real live streamers. If we go online with the cell phone like this to make a 5G live stream and to promote lychee, this is how we do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I give you Zengcheng lychee. You know, there's a poem saying that horseman rides in dust and the concubine smiles, but no one knows it is lychee that's coming. Well, it's such a precious fruit in ancient times, but how much does it cost in the market right now? So, how much does it cost? $10? $10. Oh, that's way too much. Not $10, not $9, not $8, not even $7. I give you $5. $5. A lot of it today, direct to your home today. Okay. Shut up, this is my family, okay? So family, here we go, 3, 2, 1, get in the link. All right, so that's just one trick I learned from the live streamers here across the internet. That's how they do. Let me try one of the lychee. This is what they call 妃子笑. 妃子笑. Concubine smile. So I get the same treat with the ancient concubines. 这就是杨贵妃很喜欢吃的水果。然后我感觉到我们今天 ，Oh, thank you。我感觉到我们今天就是在享受着和杨贵妃同等的待遇，而且 we don't have to wait, you know. The best thing is this is right off the branch. Go inside. Oh, you want inside? 就像当地人介绍的说，8分甜，2分酸，80% of sweetness and 20% of sourness, but it makes the whole flavor so good. Fragrances. All right, let's give this peel, give the lychee skin back to the soil. Very good. Okay. So that's only one part, one variety of it, and it's the kind of the only remaining variety in this season. 不知道刚才这一口荔枝，唤起了多少网友的这个对于夏日荔枝的这个渴望吧。So hopefully, our CGTN viewers from across the globe, if you would like to get some of the Chinese lychee, just feel free to find the closest market or simply order an online box of lychee and they will be delivered directly to your home. Fresh and cool. Okay, so although we just saw only part of this year's lychee, this year's lychee varieties, I'd say that lychee plantation in China has a long history, and it dates back to 2,000 years. Hi.
Hello. I just put my lychee farmer's hat back on. I'm officially a lychee farmer now with this, right? Yeah. So are you from CGTN Guangdong?
I'm from CGTN Beijing.
Oh, Beijing.
All the way here to
Oh, really?
lychee.
Oh, that's cool. And aren't they delicious?
Yeah, they are delicious.
They're the sweetest, most juiciest lychee I've ever tasted. Really.
Where are you from, by the way?
I'm actually originally from England, but I live in Shenzhen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
So you've seen this kind of fruit a lot here in China, yeah.
Actually, I was talking to a friend yesterday and say, really, it's not really well known in the UK, but it should be, you know, because it's probably one of my favourite fruits. I think strawberry for me just tops it, but lychee is definitely there in second place, and I just can't believe how sweet and juicy these are. You know, how much fresher can you get straight from the tree to your mouth here? It's amazing.
Definitely, if durian is the king, lychee definitely could be the queen.
Yeah, well, it has the nickname the king of fruits, right? Yeah, and I believe I've learned such a lot, actually. I had no idea lychee dates back over 2,000 years in this area. And this area is probably the most famous area in China. And I guess that's because of the climate. I mean, we both know today it's so humid here, right? It's crazy humid. That's what I think this hat's good for, you know, just bringing a bit of breeze to down that humidity.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You should try more of them. Thank you. Have a good time here. Bye-bye. All right. So the best is always worth waiting, even though it's so common here in the southern part of China, as my foreign friend just said. In England, it's not so usual, right? So it definitely should be shipped all over the world. And so this year, the technology has empowered farmers, and everybody here looks in a kind of immersed in a good vibe. I believe that's the essence of our live stream today already. So hope all of you a good day, and feel free to subscribe to our CGTN live stream, to our CGTN accounts on social media, including X, Facebook, YouTube, Weibo, WeChat, you name it, Bilibili, and our official website. So please stay tuned. And I'm reporter Jiaxin coming to you live in Zengcheng district of Guangzhou in southern China's Guangdong province. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Well done. Very well done. No, you know, I'm on CGTN.